everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Outlander. We're at season 2 episode 3 and this one is titled Useful Occupations and Deceptions. Okay, last episode we had the iconic dress, the iconic bear honeypot. It ended with the Duke of Sandringham being over there, like at the same like party they were, and we met Jonathan Randall's brother, and at the same time we learned that he's not dead. Without waiting any longer, let's just get back into it.
Merci. Je m'en occuperai plus tard.
He's so good.
I've got to close my eyes on the journey back to the palace. But I appreciate your concern. Okay, a reek of smoke.
And cheap perfume. Doesn't exactly help my morning sickness.
I had my head out of the carriage on the way here, but it was all for naught, it appears.
Her
Go back to sleep,
belly.
Sassenach. You and the bear need the rest. You've time before... Christ. I don't believe it. He's gone. Sorry. Had him since I was a wee lad.
I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
We'll have the servants search the house, Sassenach, for a wee wooden snake about yon size.
Don't worry. We'll give the house a thorough going over.
I'll leave it in your capable hands. Give my regards to your ladies. Tea.
They're not my ladies.
Just like in and out. They're working really hard.
Mary, I believe we need to have a little talk.
Men
Don't
don't do
laugh
things
at
like that
her.
where I come from.
And where is that? The moon?
Seaford. In Sussex.
I found this in the
She knew. Wait. Because she heard, when she met her, she was like, I heard that name before. But now that she knows where she comes from, he said something about her. Is she, because she's like trying to get with Randall's brother. So is she in the family line? Somehow?
my grandmother's house in Sussex.
So even your grandmother was a historian.
Your beloved husband got his start in 1746 when Jonathan Wolverton Randall.
Married Miss Mary Hawke.
She's gonna marry Jonathan? She's gonna marry Jack?
He obviously could not later wed Mary Hawkins and Sire Frank's direct ancestor. And in that case, Frank himself would never exist. Perhaps I hadn't allowed myself to think about it until now.
That's crazy.
I was faced with the terrible knowledge that Frank's very existence now depended on Jack, living for at least another year.
Ugh.
I gave this to Suzette to mend.
Oh.
Suzette? Did I not ask you to mend?
Did you need something, Milady?
Murtaugh!
No.
You little rascal.
Since when did you become such a priggish scold when it comes to frolicking between the sheets?
You can mind your own bloody business. And remember who runs this house.
She's not getting any either.
Doctor,
There's a lot going on.
I'm sorry that was unforgivably rude. It's not myself.
She's stressed about the information she has.
Jack Randall is alive.
What? I saw him lying dead with my own eyes,
For a
bleeding on the
split
stone floor
second.
of Wentworth Prison.
She's going back to that shop.
Cela peut strictement rester entre vous et moi.
Attendez, monsieur. Ça va de soi.
Ah, Madonna.
What a pleasure to see you again.
Mm? Powerful men don't like her. That says a lot about
You're
her.
always that friendly with your so-called
Just
enemies.
saying.
I feel since I've come to Paris, my life has got more and more conventional by the day. As I suppose have I.
A charity hospital down near the cathedral.
Hmm.
The nuns who run it do their best, but they must rely on medical volunteers. Not all of them as receptive as you, or as in need of helping others. Monsieur, ballet pat.
Ballet pat.
We hope been able to go in there.
Un chien dans un hôpital, c'est bouton.
Et voilà Merle de garde. Mère supérieure, voici Lady Brock-Turac.
What's she from? I've seen her in a bunch of stuff. Harry Potter comes to mind. Is she the one from the 4th movie? The tall one? With Fleur de la Cour? Like... Anyways, I'll look it up after, but I know her face.
It was urine, undoubtedly. But without chemical tests or even litmus paper.
His Majesty has seen fit to approve the
Little
Spanish
thief.
Monarch's request for a sizable
Is
loan,
he the one who
which
took
in turn-
Jamie's thing?
Claire!
She has not returned since you went out with Monsieur Martha this afternoon.
They keep missing each other.
Merci.
Jamie? I'm so glad you're here. Had the most wonderful day.
I lanced 2 boils, changed filthy dressings, and saw my first case of full-blown scrofula.
The carriage ride home was full of delightful tales
Amazing.
of blood and pus.
She's gonna be mad.
I don't like it.
She's like, I don't care.
I heard they were in need of people with my skills.
So as I had time today, I went and volunteered.
Yeah, she wants
By
to
the
feel
Hildegarde,
useful.
she's a matron. It has been a long time since I have felt useful. I need to feel a sense of accomplishment.
Yep.
I need a purpose.
Purpose? I thought our purpose for being in this god-forsaken city was to stop the rebellion. What I want when I come home with a problem is to be able to turn to my wife for help.
Okay, then turn to her right now, my guy.
Tonight,
She
the
could,
prince
she
told...
could know.
I'm sorry, Jamie. Truly, I am. I know this has all been my idea. Changing the future, stopping rebellion. And right now, all of it falls on you. But I will try and help you in any way that I can.
So I believed. So I came home looking for you. Instead, you were out indulging yourself with poultices and potions.
She's helping
I'm
people.
helping people.
Tell him.
Yes, that makes me feel good.
It's the first time you come home, she's not there. Like, relax. Like, when do I find meaning in my day? I understand Jamie, but like... I don't know, I didn't like that. You want her to stay home all day? Like, what do you want her to do? Anyways. It's kind of funny.
Come on! What's it for?
Come on, you can outrun a kid. Go on, Jamie.
I'm not interested in your methods, but I am interested in you.
Yeah, he wants his...
No.
I don't want that either.
Yeah. Ugh.
Then what?
Ugh. He wants your talents. You're
I want to offer you a job. Give me a
thievery.
call.
A job? Do what?
Exactly what you have been doing.
Put me down! Stop!
Facing back. You wee bastard, that's my snake.
How much do you pay?
Nice.
Madame, vous avez de très très beaux seins.
You just said the same thing to Suzette.
That doesn't make me feel very special, but
Ah,
the ladies at Maison Lise were always very generous when I give them compliments.
So was Suzette. She gave him the chicken leg.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's very interesting, but I still don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Fergus spent his time, with Murta's help, stealing letters to and from the prince.
Nothing better happened
Jamie's
to
days were
him.
spent
What the devil is this?
It's music, you dolt.
I know music when I see it. But what's it doing in a letter?
I was trying to puzzle that one out myself.
Is
Song
there
of the country.
a secret?
The lyrics are
About a bonny day in the middle.
just another code.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bouton, à la bouche, bouton. Ouvre la bouche. No, you are right. It isn't that. Cherche ailleurs, bouton, mais fais attention. Cet homme a une jambe cassée. Bravo, tu as trouvé, bouton.
Bouton. Aw.
You see?
Oh.
A pocket of putrefaction. Shall I summon Monsieur Forêt?
no, to human senses at least.
Oh, Bouton. What a
Il a pas fait
smart
mal.
little dog.
Mais vous vous sentirez ensuite beaucoup mieux.
Well, you did see one of Hildegard Kid's music.
Oh yeah, she
I
said
was
she
hoping-
had the musical training. Like she was a musical prodigy.
Old German friend of mine, Herr Bach, has done work very similar to this.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
I'm surprised you have heard of him. He sends me things. Now and again, he calls them inventions. And they are really quite clever. But I'm afraid his music is not the sort to endure. Clever, but no heart. This is a clumsy version of this.
Key is the key.
Aye.
What key?
The musical key. Whoever wrote this had a diabolical sense of humour.
So Charles was lying to Diviney.
Exaggerating. Duvernay is smart enough to expect a certain amount of that in a business like this. 40,000 may not fund the war, but maybe enough to convince Duvernay and the king that the Jacobites have a chance.
S.
Aye. One letter left over. A signature, I reckon.
Yes. Sandringham?
S. Sandringham.
It's the Duke, I'm sure of it.
The Duke's had secret dealings with Duba for years.
We figured it out. This calls for a celebration.
Have sex.
A whiskey.
If you're ready, Jake.
Sandringham, lass.
Don't want to rush him.
If Jamie sits down with him and his secretary, you know what will happen.
You'll find
Yes.
out Black Jack Randall is still alive.
No.
You need to tell him, and you need to tell him now.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's like the first time he feels,
We still have problems to solve.
you know.
To my wife. Who's always there when I need her.
I just love seeing you so happy.
Yeah, she should have told him. But at the same time, like, on like the emotional side, I understand why she's reluctant to do so. And you know, sometimes when we withhold informations, it's like we see it in a lot of like movies, TV shows. It's like it's done to like protect themselves from something they did wrong and like they betrayed someone. But in this instance, like it's nothing she did. She didn't betray him, but it's something that is still deeply, it's still with him. So like not telling him, it's protecting him for now. Like we can't like say that she shouldn't tell him ever and he should never find out, because that's impossible. He is like, knowing the show, we're probably gonna see him again, so like, you know, he's gonna have to find out at some point. So what Myrta was saying is very true, but like she's trying to protect him, and I do see it, and it's not making me mad that she's not telling him, because I understand why. And it's not like she's protecting herself not telling him. Like she's just, well, not just as disturbed, but she is also very disturbed and in shock and like scared of the fact that Randall is alive. She just knows that if Jamie learns that information, he's gonna get even more paranoid. Like he's still having dreams and he's still having issues with intimacy, and like they're not having sex, and it's unusual for them, because they're like, they have great sex together, and it's a big, you know, it's not all there is, because their relationship is so complex and so like complete too. But sex was a part of it, and they were having great sex. And now you can see that their relationship is very different. They have a lot going on as well. So like it is unusual for them, so it is disturbing their relationship. It's not anything that, like, she wouldn't leave him or shame him or make him feel bad for not having sex with her. Like, she understands. But still, like, it's something that's so, it's still so very present. He still has his hand injury. So, like, realistically, if he knew that Randall was still alive and that his brother is here with the Duke of Sandringham, he would be paranoid to, like, every corner he turns, he would be scared of fucking running into him. Scared, and also, like, he would want his revenge. So, like, yeah, she should have told him, because if he learns from the fucking Duke, he's gonna take it, it's gonna take it very badly. And if his initial reaction, no matter who he learns it from, if his initial reaction is to be mad at Claire and Myrta, it would be fair. Like, I couldn't blame him for being mad, but I'm sure that he's smart enough to understand that it would have been detrimental to tell him as soon as they knew. You know, like, it's very complicated, but I love both of them so much, and I like their relationship is they have a great relationship. It hasn't been, it's been a little more difficult because they're both on edge. Like she was saying, like, she understands that everything is falling on Jamie. He's the one having the conversations. He's the one trying to he was trying to, like, get into the circle and learning some information. So, like, he's the one, like, every day with the weight of it on his shoulder, and she's doing whatever she can to help him. So yeah, there's a lot going on for them. So, like, we don't need to have Jonathan Randall over our heads. So yeah, I was scared at some point in the episode that I was not understanding what was going on at all. Because like I said, he couldn't show that he wasn't excited about the news. He couldn't show any emotion, like his real emotion. He had to pretend, but at some point I was like, wait, is he happy? Like, is that what he wants? Because there's a lot of conversations, and yeah, so I'm happy to be like, I might not have understood everything perfectly, but at least I kind of got the feeling that he wasn't happy about this, and I'm happy to know that I was on the right track. So all is good. And now we know that the Duke of Sandringham, he's working both sides, and now we're gonna try to sit down with him, I think. And that's why Murtaugh was worried, because he knew that if he sat down with him, it would come out. And he's like, the Duke is probably like holding on to that information just for the right moment, maybe to turn him against Claire or whatever it is that he wants, because like he's very weird and shady. He's a shady little I was gonna say he's a shady little dude, but he's a shady little duke. Anyways, that was good. Still a lot of conversations. And Mary Hawkins, she is the one who's going to marry Jonathan Randall. So like, poor her. I feel for her. I really do. So that was a good episode. It was season 2, episode 3, useful occupations and deceptions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'll see you for the next episode, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.